Well, guys, welcome. Welcome to the super awesome tacular. I cannot believe I was holding my opinions so hard through the drive back after watching The Hunger Games Catching Fire. I usually almost always after I see a movie that I really like, I just talk to myself. I don't know if you've ever done that. You've ever gone, oh my god, that was like the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. And then if you're like me, you go in to do a video and all of a sudden you have nothing left to say. I think I realize now how hard it is to talk about, getting your opinions. I don't know if many people who talk about movies do this, but they find themselves holding themselves back, holding their opinions because they just want to tell the camera as though they were telling everybody around you. But anyway, as you all know, I have been looking forward to this movie for such a long time, and you have no idea how excruciating that wait was for this movie. It seriously was just this long wait after watching the trailer, the teaser, then watching the trailer, then watching the second trailer, then hearing the song Atlas by Coldplay, then seeing the commercials when I could, see TV. Everybody was promoting the heck out of this, and let me tell you something. The Hunger Games is finally out. It is now officially, mark your calendars, November 22nd. The Xbox One is out. Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, which I am going to be getting maybe later, or maybe later than during the week. I want to try to save my money for Black Friday, but and then there's this another thing, the release of Catching Fire. Finally, the second movie in the Hunger Games in trilogy. First it was The Hunger Games right here. Now, I know I've told you guys how much these books mean to me. So, I really liked the first movie. The first movie got me to want to read the first book. And then after doing that, I read this baby. And my God, have they done it. They have done it. Seriously. Change of director, and all of a sudden, it's like you introduce a whole bunch of new people into this, and you get what's I could describe as probably my favorite movie this year. That was it. That was the best movie. I saw Superman return to cinema, Man of Steel. I saw Into Darkness. I saw Iron Man 3. I saw Ender's Game, which I didn't talk about. I saw a bunch of really cool movies this year, and this one was the one I was looking forward to the most. I could not... what I'm telling you right now, I don't think you guys understand how much I wanted this movie, and when I saw it just a few minutes ago, I have to tell you guys, it was amazing. I put that one word in my Facebook, amazing. That's what it is. That's the crux. That's it. There's no other word that could describe this. Amazing. This movie, and you know what? Going into this movie, I realize I haven't said anything about the movie yet, other than it's amazing. But this is the first movie that I've read the book before going into the movie, and I've seen so many people complain about movies that don't follow the book to the T, and I've never understood why people complain about that, but now I realize why people complain about it. Because they read the book, they loved the story, and now they're going to get a chance, they're going to get a chance to see this vision, this thing that they were just imagining in their heads get made into a movie. And The Hunger Games, I felt as though there was a lot of stuff that was not touched in the movie. They were little things, you know. I mean, okay, some people say there were like major things that didn't happen. Okay, I get that there were things that they didn't explain in the first movie. I can think of one thing that this movie didn't. I felt as though the book was being presented to me in the movie. It was amazing. I'm trying to remember things about the book. I mean, you had to forgive me. It was a few months ago since I read it. But after seeing this movie, it felt all of them clicking back. I do not think anybody's going to be afraid of this at all. That's my opinion. And let's put it to you this way. Okay, you know, people have to realize that the movie cannot contain the whole thing in 2.5 hour movie. Thankfully, the next movie is going to be split into 2, so you don't have to worry about that like at all. But what do I have to say about this movie? Everything was visually better, like by tenfold. I mean, the direction of this movie by Francis Lawrence. I've always liked what he's done. I actually really like Constantine. A lot of people thought that it was just like a butchering of Hellblazer, but you know what? Screw that. I freaking loved Constantine, and I was not concerned at all. And there's no reason to be concerned. This movie was amazing. Jennifer Lawrence, my God! My God, that woman. You notice that I shaved, and I noticed I got a little haircut. I got myself, I was like, screw Movember. Gonna go clean shaving for my girl. My God. The performances, I mean, what am I saying? What is there to say? I mean, everything was really good. I mean, you know, Woody Harrelson, Judge Hutcherson, Liam Hemsworth, Lenny Kravitz. I think Lenny Kravitz might have had less to. I think maybe here it didn't really show too much, like maybe he underacted it, but you know what? It's important he's an important role. Of course, Elizabeth Banks, Donald Sutherland. I'm telling you the guys that you saw earlier. Forgive me, I got a nose itch. I'm sorry. This is gonna go uncut. I don't care. I want to just show you guys everything. But the new up and comers, I feel so stupid not knowing the main actor who played Finnick, but he nailed Finnick Odair. Jenna Malone, pretty awesome. Jeffrey Wright as Beatty. The actress that played Wiress, I really feel sorry. I've seen her before. I've seen her in a lot of other things, and she portrayed her really well. And Philip Seymour Hoffman. Wow. He was really good as Plutarch. And the story, for those of you, I will not spoil anything, but I'm not going to say anything about the story. I can't. Maybe a little bit. But this is basically I'm going to just tell you guys from what you saw in the trailers. Both Katniss and Peeta both won the Hunger Games. That's a spoiler, by the way. Shit, I am so sorry. Okay. Let me start over. That's it. I blew the uncut thing. But those of you who have not read the book, I'm sorry. It's been a year since the movie was out. It's been a long time since the book has been out. So, yeah, sorry. If you guys see the trailer, you guys have an idea. So, Peeta and Katniss won the Hunger Games. And Snow feels as though the act of defiance, which I will definitely not say what it is, when her and Peeta won it, then most people felt, it was an act of love, but he sees it as like the other district, they see it like an act of rebellion. And throughout the beginning of the movie, she's trying to convince him that no, there's no rebellion, she's part of the Capitol, and then all of a sudden things start getting from bad to worse, and then he feels that she's getting way too dangerous, and then all of a sudden it's like, we got to find a way to get rid of her. So what do? Simple. The Quarter Quell, the 75th Hunger Games. They pick a winner from every district, and since there's only been one woman who has won the Hunger Games in District 12, Katniss, she gotta go. And from then on, it's like page after page of me with this book. And it's like everything. I was watching the book. I mean, I don't know how much criticism the first movie got, but let me tell you something. If the criticism that was about the faithfulness to the book and lack of detail, this movie nailed it. This movie nailed so many important details. And here's the thing. You don't have to get every little bit of the details. You just got to get the more important ones. And, oh my God, Jennifer Lawrence stole the entire show, of course. Because she's Jennifer freaking Lawrence. She's just like, there's no... I can't tell. How is it that there are actresses and actors that cannot give the same performances over and this woman is an Oscar-winning actress, and I'm so afraid that about the Oscar curse. And when you win an Oscar, all of a sudden you see people just, you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to like show people that you're a great actress. Look, I got an Oscar. I don't have to prove it anymore. Oh my freaking God. She totally did even better than she did in The Hunger Games. I didn't think it was possible that a great performance in the first movie would be matched. I mean, I'm not saying that it was stellar. I mean, let me tell you something. I've seen Jennifer Lawrence act, and wow. But this one was it. I mean, the action. There was a lot of great action. There was a lot of suspense. There was a lot of moments where you're just like holding onto your like hands like this. You're wondering what's gonna happen. But you know what's gonna happen. But you still feel like it's like, oh my God, I can't believe what's gonna happen. And I'm remembering details of things, and I'm seeing things that I read, and stop it. I can't go on anymore. I can't go on anymore. If I went anymore, I would just be babbling. But I will tell you one thing. The thing that kind of was iffy about the first one was like the combat between the tributes. I think this handled it a lot better. As for the pace, there was not a dull moment in this movie. I was glued to this freaking movie. I would see it again. Oh yes, I would see it again in a heartbeat like that. I would just because I enjoyed it. It was amazing. I cannot believe that I was so worried. I was worried. I was actually worried. I was worried about this movie not being faithful to the book. Please. I cannot. Nothing to be worried about. Now, if you're a buff of this book and you still find reasons to complain, I don't know what to tell you. You should stop watching movies about your books because that's it. I have nothing else to tell you. No pearls of wisdom. I was going to say whirls of pisdom. No pearls of wisdom I can give you that's going to make you love a movie. I heard when I got my haircut today that it's actually even better than the book. I think I can agree with that. Yes. You know why? Because when you follow the book to almost a T, because I mean, I'll say almost because I'm sure that there's going to be a detail somewhere in there that's going to be like, But you know what? I don't care. I seriously don't care. I do not care because the movie was so great. It was entertaining. It was actually fun. It was really fun. It was very like gripping and exciting, and it's funny when I see another movie like this one that's coming out in March, Divergent. And Divergent is apparently a book series that's supposed to be sort of kind of like in spirit of this. And I'm thinking to myself, it's coming out in March. So I'm thinking, this is just trying to strike gold again like with the Hunger Games. But I haven't read Divergent. And I haven't seen Divergent, obviously. But I just said it was coming in March. But I'm going to give it a shot because I've seen a ton of movies based out of books. The Mortal Instruments, Ender's Game. This one's the king. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And that's... I think that's it. My brain had to release all of this for you guys. I don't want to talk about the movie more because I don't want to give you spoilers. I've already spoiled something for the first book, but if you've seen the trailers, if you've seen the descriptions of the movie, that was clearly something that you would have known about. But that's it. Go see this movie now. Go see this movie now. Do not think. Do not stop and wonder. Do not worry. Don't do nothing that is going to put any negative in your head. Go see this movie now. It's your duty. Do your duty. Do your duty. Go see this movie right now. And of course, this one comes out next year. If they can do everything, I'm not asking them to do anything better. I'm just asking them to do whatever they did to get this movie, the previous one before, done exactly in the same spirit, in the same direction. I'm sold. Next year, Mockingjay comes out. The year after that, the second half of the Mockingjay movie, the second part of Mockingjay. And, oh boy. But till then, Catching Fire is the king right now. And I was thinking to myself, there's other movies that are going to come out later this year that are going to probably be better. Jennifer Lawrence has another David O. Russell movie that's coming out. That's the one she was with the director. She was in the movie directed by David O. Russell, Silver Linings Playbook. The one that she won the Oscar for. She's in again on another movie. And that movie is... There's no stopping this woman. So, for those of you who are worried that her acting chops are not there, shame on you. 6 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, A++. Go see this movie. Thank you guys for watching. This ran a little long, but I wanted to do this because this was a movie that I have been looking forward to seeing for such a long time. So, enjoy. Hope you guys watch it. Hope you guys go see it tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow or Sunday, please, I beg you. If you're gonna do this, please do it now, because the quicker you see this movie and enjoy it, the better you're gonna be avoiding the spoilers, because there are people that haven't seen the movie. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And well, that's it. Y'all have a great day. Unfortunately, I have to work now. But there was no way I was gonna start the week off without watching this movie. Movie of the year, hands down. Sorry, I don't care who you are. Maybe 47 Ronin will be, but I doubt it. This one's the movie. Take care, guys. Oh. And may the odds be ever in your favor.